it's your lovely Abbie Dagrin, and welcome back to my channel, lovelies. Today I'll be continuing a series that deals with Mercury on my channel, and today I'll be speaking on Libra Mercury. I'll be explaining what Mercury is in your chart and what it means, and then I'll be speaking on how and what Libra Mercury's do, and explaining and giving words that really describe them. So please stay tuned for the rest of my video. If you have not yet become a part of the Abbie Dagrin family, then this is your calling to do so. Please make sure you hit that subscribe button and that notification bell so you know when I upload videos on the daily. Also, please make sure you hit that like button because I know you guys will love this video. Last but not least, please make sure you share this video with everyone you know, anyone who loves this content, whether it's your friends, your family members, your enemies, or anyone who has a Libra Mercury. Now let's get right into the video, lovelies. Having a Mercury placement, you're able to see the way that you communicate in this world and how you would like to be communicated as well. Also, logic comes into play when you're dealing with your Mercury placement, and a lot of things that have to do with problem solving is something that you should take into consideration with your Mercury placement. How you like to solve problems, how you react when a problem is presented before you, and how you think about certain topics or certain things, and your rationality. Having a Mercury Libra, you more than likely have a Sun in Virgo, a Sun in Libra, or a Sun in Scorpio, because usually your Mercury sign has to do with the sign before it, of it, or after it. So now let's get into Libra Mercury. So if you have this placement, you're the type of person who always sees both sides of a situation. It makes sense because your sign has the symbol of balances, so you're able to see things from other people's point of view. You're also the type of people who are very balanced and very scaled, so you tend to be able to look at all different sections of something, and you're able to also find the best decision because of that, because while you're looking at different sections or different ways as to how something can go, you're able to figure out the right thing because of you looking at things from different angles. You're also the type of person who is very indecisive at times because, like we were talking about, you're looking at things from all sides and all angles, so you'll be thinking, wow, like maybe I should do this or maybe I shouldn't do it because there's pros to this and there are cons to that. So being decisive can be difficult for you at times. However, when you are able to really look into something and really believe in it and just have the things needed to support it, then you're able to make the best decision. So even though indecisiveness is there, I feel as though after a while, when you really are into it and really understand it, then you're able to really make the best decision for yourself. Another thing is they like to think about others before themselves when they're making a decision. They want to make sure that those other people are very happy and pleased with the situation as well as them. So that is something that's great because you want a win-win situation for everyone. You don't want to do something to make someone upset or just make sure that the other person does not win. That's something that you do not want, and that's something that is a great trait about you guys, and that's something that is very nice. But I do know that you guys are able to think for yourself as well and know what you want as well, so that's something that you're great at. They are sometimes very passive, and that's something that maybe some people may not like about this placement because they seem as though they're passive, but they know what's going on, and that passiveness can come from the indecisiveness as well because people will think they don't care, but they do care. They're just looking into something a lot deeper and a lot more tangibles because they really want to make sure they're making the right decisions in regards to things. And they're also the type of people who aren't confrontational. They don't like confrontation. They'll just allow people to just pass, to just keep it moving with their lives. That's the type of people they are. And they're also the type of people who reflect others as well. So they can mirror people a lot in regards to behavior, but they're also the type of people who, if you have something, they will just reflect off of you. So if you do something, they'll do it. And that's something that in a way can be hard for them because sometimes they don't really look into things the way that they should look into things or have that individuality that's needed. So that's something that they can work on. They do bounce off of what other people say. So they're the types of people who can keep a conversation going on a long time because you can say something and then they'll just add to that topic. And they're the types of people who will make a conversation very interesting because with them being able to see both sides of a situation and them being great at conversating with others, it's something that really benefits them and they're able to just have long conversations. And that's why people do love to talk to people with this placement because they have great conversations. They're also the type of people who are very persuasive. They're able to persuade you into doing a lot of things or to not do a lot of things. So that's where people can say this place where they can be manipulative because the way that they speak, they're able to persuade you out of something or persuade you to do something, and that's something that they're great at. But sometimes they can use it for their good, sometimes for bad, but hopefully they're using it more for good than for bad or just simply for good. And they're also the type of people who are very articulate when they speak, so they know how to speak in a very great way that other people can understand them and are able to know what they're saying. They're also very eloquent, so they love to speak in a way that's very eloquent. They love to act eloquent, and they like to be different from other people in regards to the way that they speak. They're the types of people who have a smooth voice and a nice voice, so you just really love to listen to them and you're able to just sit and just hear them make stories, explain stories. So this is a great place to have and it's very fun to have, especially if you have someone around you who has this placement. It can be very interesting. Okay, so here are some words that can really describe someone with this placement. If they're a woman, they tend to have a very soft voice. They also have a harmonious way of speaking, so when you listen to them, it's like music to your ears. It's just harmony. They're very verbally eloquent. They are very gentle and diplomatic. That gentleness is something that is very distinct in them because the gentleness, they're able to show that they're understanding. And the diplomatic part of it is something that they're able to talk to someone and they're very understanding. Another trait is they're indecisive, so they're never the ones who make a choice. But the older they get, they're able to be more decisive. They're assertive, but they are not harsh, so they are going to make sure that they assert what they want to say or what needs to be said, but it's not in a very mean way. They do have a certain elegance about them that people really appreciate and people really love. They are legal-minded, so they try their best to do something in life that would really benefit them first, and second would make them not get in trouble if they do it. So they really think about things legally before they make decisions. They're mildly enthusiastic. They may like to procrastinate about relationships. And that's something that can be a good and bad trait because maybe they're procrastinating because they see something not going well, but they can also procrastinate and they can lose an opportunity with someone who would be very great for them. So these are the words that I feel as though really describe Libra Mercury, and I feel as though this is a great placement to have. Thank you guys so much for supporting me and watching this video today. Please let me know down below what your Mercury sign is, and did I really talk about everything in regards to Libra Mercury? Please make sure you hit that subscribe button as well as that notification bell so you know when I upload videos on the daily. And also please make sure that you hit that like button. And last but not least, share this video with everyone you know, whether it's someone with Libra Mercury or who really likes this content. And if you have not yet followed me on my social media accounts, please make sure you're doing so from Pinterest, purchase down to TikTok. And make sure you're supporting my Etsy store and as well as my PayPal. Everything is linked down below. I love you all. Please stay safe and healthy, and I will see you guys in my next video. Bye, lovelies.